Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to share my experience with you when I use bentonite clay in my hair. Now, I've heard many things about bentonite clay. I've actually used it on my skin for the past 3 years and my skin loves it. It just really clears it up and I just love bentonite clay. I've even ingested it, however, I've never used it on my hair. So this is the first time that I'm actually putting the actual mud on my hair and scalp. I decided to give it a try and see if I can maybe share some of my experience with you guys in case some of you want an alternative to shampoo, or maybe some of you just want an alternative to a deep conditioning treatment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share exactly how I made it, how I put it on my hair, and then I'm going to come back and explain to you my overall experience with it. So stay tuned.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I make my bentonite clay mud, and it is very simple. The only things that you are going to need are bentonite clay, apple cider vinegar, grapeseed oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil. You're going to need a medium-sized bowl, a wooden spoon, which is very important that it's either wooden or plastic, and I'll explain that a little bit later. Then you're going to need something that measures about 2 tablespoons. Now, how I add these ingredients in, the measurements are very simple. They're basically 2 tablespoons of each. So I use 2 tablespoons of bentonite clay, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil, and I did not mention this earlier, but I actually use 2 tablespoons of filtered water as well. Then what I do is I get 3 drops of tea tree oil and about 5 to 6 drops of peppermint oil. Then I'm going to use the wooden spoon and I'm going to mix this all together, and it's important that it's a wooden spoon because bentonite clay actually has a charge, and if you mix it with a metal spoon, it disrupts the charge. That charge that bentonite clay has actually helps to strip the toxins out of your body and out of your hair follicles. So it's very important that you use either wooden or plastic during the mixing process. Then once it's all mixed, you want to make sure that you have gotten as many of the clumps of bentonite clay mixed in and gone as much as possible. So those clumps, if you leave any of them in the bowl, they will get into your hair and onto your scalp, and it's going to make it a very big hassle to remove. So make sure you mix the mixture as smooth as you can, and then what I'm going to do is show you how I apply this directly to my hair and my scalp. So the first thing that I do in order to apply the bentonite clay mud wash to my scalp is I actually spray my hair with water, and I make sure that all of my hair strands are saturated with water very well. Then I go ahead and I apply the bentonite clay wash to the tips of my hair, and I slowly go up directly until I get to the root. And it's very important that you start from the tips because it helps to keep your hair from getting tangled. So now that I've gotten up to my root, what I do is I take a little bit more of the mud wash and I put it directly onto my scalp, and I massage that in very gently but very well. And it's very important that you put the bentonite clay directly on your scalp because this helps to strip the toxins out of your hair follicles and your pores. This helps to clean your scalp, and it removes toxic buildup of dirt, sweat, oil, products that you've used, and so forth. So once your hair and your scalp is clean, you know that your hair is going to have a better chance of growing, and it also helps to reduce shedding. So for anybody struggling with hair loss, this is a really good mixture that you want to put on your hair and on your scalp. So I repeat this process over my entire head, and then I cover my hair with a plastic shower cap, and I follow that up with a plastic bag. So after 30 minutes, I take off my shower cap, and my hair feels so soft and silky and smooth. And you can see that it just moves freely. There's a lot of slip, and my hair is not tangled. Now my hairs are clumped into these individual sections, which make it super easy to detangle, and at this point there are no tangles or knots at all in my hair. Now my hair has a lot of body. It is really full. And yes, you can see that my curls are more defined, and please keep in mind that I do have 4C hair. So to be able to see my curl pattern like this, it actually is very amazing to me. What I'll do after that is I will rinse the bentonite clay out of my hair. And at this point, my hair still feels extremely soft. It still feels extremely moisturized. There is still a lot of slip, and there is no tangles. Detangling my hair at this point is super easy. Now, once my hair and my scalp are clay-free, I twist my hair and I move on to another section. Now that I'm out of the shower, you can see that my hair is super clean. It is full, it is bouncy, it is shiny, it is very soft, moisturized, and manageable. There are no tangles still, even after I've rinsed out all the clay out of my hair, and you can still see that the curls are still defined. And remember, 4C hair, there are no curl definition that is this visible, so this is still very amazing to me. My hair still has definition along with body and shine. So if I show you my scalp, you can see that my scalp is very clean, and once again, you can see that I'm separating my hair very easily with no tangles. There's no hassle. I really liked using this on my hair.
So guys, now that you've seen my video, how I made it and everything, I have a couple of cons with this and I have a bunch of pros. So the pros are that yes, my curls were more defined, yes, my hair was more moisturized, it was softer, it was super clean. However, if you don't mix it properly, some of that bentonite clay will get stuck in your hair. And even though there was only a couple of clumps in mine personally, I want to just throw it out there that it is something that you guys must be aware of, because it can get tangles in your hair and it can be very bothersome. So look out for that. The second thing is that bentonite clay is super messy. Not only was it just messy in my bathroom, it was on my towels and my clothes, and it just got everywhere, and that is just something that I don't like. So even when I used my deep conditioning treatment, it wasn't as messy as the bentonite clay. So overall, there was some great positives with using it. There was a few cons, but I would not substitute using an all-natural shampoo for bentonite clay. An all-natural shampoo has healing benefits, hair stimulating benefits that help your hair to regrow if some of you are struggling with hair loss. I found that bentonite clay was really good at keeping my hair soft, moisturized, but it's not an alternative for something that's going to help me to regrow my hair, or you, if any of you are dealing with hair loss. So guys, that is my overall experience with using bentonite clay as a mud wash. It was an amazing experience. However, I'm going to stick to using my black soap shampoo because that's what I've been doing for all these years, and you saw in the video my hair is just growing, getting longer, stronger, healthier. So guys, if you have not liked the Facebook page, please like the Facebook page. That is how I'm staying connected with you 2016. And guys, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. Don't be a stranger. Let's stay connected, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.